What up, beautiful soul? I'm here at the old chateau in Cannes doing my morning exercise, and I'm reflecting on my time in New York last week. I delivered a workshop at the Omega Institute about building personal resilience. And there was this beautiful soul who offered up a question that I found fascinating. She mentioned, the old church bell. Gotta honor that. Top of the hour. Nice. Just a time to get present, huh? So, this beautiful soul mentioned hearing at university that we are so programmed that there is no free will. You are programmed, so everything that you do in life, you don't really have choice. We could predict everything that you do. But then she contrasted that with hearing people say, you can be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want to do. So it's like, what's the truth? Is everything predestined based on our programming or our karma? Or do we have free will? Do we have choice? So I explained then that I don't have a scientific answer to definitively say that yes, you are completely programmed. I can say that based on your programming, there are some predictions we could make about the choices you would make in life and love and business. But the one thing I will say about free will is when I had my near-death experience and left my body, went into the other side, I saw a life review. And in that life review, in a single flash, I understood how all of my choices led me to being depressed. And that image gave me this awakening that I had choice, but I was making those choices unconsciously, as all young people and children do before you have your, higher executive function online. You make decisions based on reaction, based on instinct, and based on programming. And so when I had that experience, I remember sensing some sort of a spiritual guide. And I said, so if I have the ability to choose, and I'm not beholden to my parents, the media, the American Medical Association, or religion, or anyone else, then I agreed to go back to life. And that for me, I don't know, for me, I had that personal experience of seeing how my choices impacted my state of well-being or dis-ease. And I saw that I have personal choice. And so from that point forward, from 2005 to now, I have exerted conscious choice in what I do, the people I hang out with, the projects I take on, where I live. And I don't know, what do you think? Do you feel like we are predestined, that you're just, some little blip of a being going through life on autopilot? Or do you have the ability to tune in and choose? I'm curious, so type in the comments and let me know what you think. And if you are one of those that believe that we have choice, that we can be the conscious co-architect of our life, what are you up to? What are you looking forward to architect, to consciously create or manifest in your life? I have decided to just take my level of surrender to a whole nother level. This has been something that I have lived with my entire life. It was the struggle between perfectionism, type A, driven, go, 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 to lâcher prise, as the French call it, this idea of letting go, of surrendering, of just being in the moment and letting the divine or the universe inspire me and guide me. And that has worked so magnificently in my life. As I've looked back over the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, I can see that those times when I have just been a clean vessel, inspiration comes, opportunities come, things, people, money, travel, things have just come. And yes, I've done work to be prepared. I've tuned into my gifts and talents and honed them. But there's this sense that there is a force or forces that I live in communion with, in flow with. And so this idea about free choice, free will, and surrendering to the divine means I make a choice or a decision to create a plan. I have visions for my life. I take steps to manifest and make those dreams a reality, and I let go of the results. I surrender because I now have enough evidence that God, the divine, the universe is always supporting me. There are angels and guides and people who come into my life and my space at just the right moments. And so I've decided that I am going to make this an even greater experiment. Now, I'm a person who meditates in the morning. I open my consciousness to higher wisdom to drop in. And so I literally ask, okay, that line from Course in Miracles, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say and to whom? And I listen. I ask that my mind be guided by peace, that my thoughts be guided by love, and then I show up. Yes, I have a calendar. People book appointments with me. I see clients, and I show up ready to give from the heart, to hear what might need to be said or transmitted. And it's worked. It's working. That is the big confirmation of the last year for me, is that I don't have to push and struggle and strive so much. I don't have to give in to this compulsive need to prove myself, and I can trust the divine. So I decided, why not lean into it? Lean into more magic and more manifestation and miracles. That's how I'm choosing to use my free will. So I'd love to hear about what's going on in your world and what you're up to manifesting. Speak soon. Many blessings from Kai.